This has been, we've been trying to get this going for how long?
A couple of weeks.
Yeah. The first night he came, we just looked at coins till like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I felt
Good
great
times.
the next day at work. Man, but it's crazy though, dude, because ever since like me and you looked through those coins, I've been going back to a bunch of old pennies, like just pennies, like in cans and stuff like that.
Right.
There's so many, like 70s, 60s, found 3-week pennies. I mean, I even got one out of the. I'm getting bad about going through the ashtray on the counters at gas stations.
Guilty.
Well, I've got to where now I can I'll look at that little tray and I'll see one that's kind of that certain brown. You know what I'm talking about?
You
I'm
can
like,
tell what year it is.
can I have that? They're like, yeah. And I told you I got a 1946 dime the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 46 dime out there. I want to be rich enough to be able to put silver in the ashtray at gas stations.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That'd be nice, huh?
Where do those people work, bro?
Yeah. I think they're on the Biden payroll.
I guess they are. I went to Cracker Barrel too, in Tennessee, and there was two. I got like 264s maybe back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, like people were like,
Well, I mean, most of my collection, that's really where it came from, just pocket change.
just getting it back in the stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, see, even that little Nazi penny I got, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cracker Barrel, I sent you a video today where the guy took the picture with his dog, dressed up in Liberty overalls. You didn't watch it?
I didn't.
Oh, God. It's classic. I'm going to do that. What he done was, he took a picture. He had on like Liberty overalls and all this kind of stuff. Well, he takes this picture with his dog with a cowboy hat on, right? And
Was it during the 4th, though?
no. And he goes to CVS. He gets this thing printed out in black and white, and he puts it in one of those little cheap looking frames. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he actually goes to Cracker Barrel, sits, trying to find a nail like an empty spot, and he hung his own picture in Cracker Barrel.
Classic.
I'm gonna do it, dude. I really am. I'm gonna take a
That'd
picture with a new goat that I got talked into.
be great.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, how's that new goat doing?
Oh my gosh.
How many cords has he ate in your bar?
Oh yeah, I got him like a little panel thing built out of pallets in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nice little house in there, man. He loves it here.
I bet.
Yeah, he does. I got the chickens now, I got the goat, several dogs, but a kitten came with
Perfect.
the goat. Yeah. Showed up like 2 days later.
Kitten and the goat.
Yeah, kitten and the goat. Speaking of Cracker Barrel though, I got to think about this the other day, man. You would have to be an alcoholic to order a beer at Cracker Barrel.
It's pretty bad. But I will drink mimosa.
It's like, yeah, go ahead and bring me make a little ultra. Maybe
Coors
some-
Light with my pancakes.
My chicken and dumplings. Hey, go ahead. Do you want cornbread or biscuits? I guess biscuits. Yeah, I like biscuits with my beer.
I wonder how many fights they've had
Oh,
over the merchandise.
man, no telling, dude.
Those rowdy blue-haired people in
Probably somebody tried to get the last pack of Zots in there.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
talking about?
there. Yeah.
That's one thing I do like about Cracker Barrel, though.
We got some fire candy.
Yes, they do that old candy,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's good, man.
Get some candy smokes in there.
Yes, they don't taste the same.
They're not.
No,
The
just
smoke don't come out.
no, they're not the same, dude. They don't make it like they used to.
Yeah.
Sucks, man. So you better score some coins lately.
Yeah, man. I've had a pretty good run here lately.
Yeah.
I saw your pennies and I got envious. I had to catch up.
You had to catch up. I didn't even know I had a good collection, honestly.
Man, yeah, you got a good one.
Yeah, I really didn't know.
Probably one of the best I've ever even heard of.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I've been collecting them through the years. You
And
know?
that's what you want too. If you got
Yeah.
a book and you're filling it up, you know, you want it to be the best.
Yeah, you do.
But man, finding those is just it's tough, especially now at our age.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm thinking people are starting to spend old money. Me and you was talking about that.
Yeah, I think COVID had a lot to do with it.
COVID, and now everybody's stayed at home so long they didn't want to go back to work. And
Yeah, now they're having those stashes are sitting there. They were showing off, and they just grabbed those and take them to the bank.
yeah, probably a lot of them too, man. Didn't even get just got like money value for them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
didn't even get them appraised.
Coinstar makes my skin crawl.
Oh yeah, no doubt, dude. I'm thinking about selling my coin collection, and I'm thinking about going to the Titanic, brother.
Be the place I wouldn't want to go, especially with the remote control vehicle they have.
That's wild. I mean,
I didn't
I'm not
believe
making
you. I thought
fun
you were
because it's,
exaggerating.
oh, it's terrible. Yeah, I mean, when I was telling you about that Xbox controller,
Yeah, that's
you thought I was kidding.
I totally thought you were kidding.
Yeah, no kidding at all.
No, it wasn't a joke.
Do you know too? They went like almost 3 miles deep. 3 miles. That's how deep that thing goes down to the Titanic. That's how deep the Titanic is. Can you imagine being the last person alive in there? I mean, like just.
No.
I mean, I would probably just like, I don't know, poke a hole in it or something.
Unzip.
Yeah, because I'm so claustrophobic. I swear, man, I don't think.
Yeah, that thing's pretty small too.
Dude, it looks like a propane tank like people have in their yard.
Right.
Yeah, it really does.
Right. We've got 5 people crammed in it. And the Xbox controller.
Yeah, I mean, man, I hate it. I mean, I hate that it happened, but there ain't no way in hell you're gonna get me in there.
Mm-mm.
No way. That when I was even hearing about that, I was like, I had never heard of that before. Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden, it's like the submarine's missing. But when I mean,
You'd think we'd have heard about them doing that before.
yeah. Well, we ain't got enough money, man.
Why were they talking about it now, though?
I don't know. I guess because that happened.
Well, they kind of built up to that happening, did they not?
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't the first trip, was it?
No.
So-
They've been doing it for.
That made me question why all of a sudden they build up and then all this tragic thing happened.
Oh yeah.
Kind of suspect.
That one guy, his son went to like a Blink 182 concert the night that it went missing. I did hear that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It almost sounds like, I bet some conspiracy stuff's gonna come out about this for
yeah.
sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, some life insurance policies
Yeah,
or something.
somebody owed somebody some
No,
money.
yeah. Dude, I couldn't. Especially seeing that remote, man. I'm like, no.
You think they're going to believe us?
Yes, hey, dude. Keep pressing the X. Don't that might take us back up? But when you thought like it would have had like a cord or something tied to it,
You think?
I mean, I'm not going down in something unless it's. I ain't going down that anyway.
Man, after some of the pictures I've seen of those creatures in the ocean, I'm not going down there.
You know, they said that thing would have actually. It would have been like if you'd have. Once you lost control to it and you kept sinking, it would have been like a damn Coke can, like if you had squeezed it.
No, yeah, just crushing it.
Yes, it would have been over like just in seconds.
Yeah, did they? I guess they had to have it pressurized.
Yeah, the pictures of it, man, there's like a bunch of little, it looks like little small, like little tanks. That's the air supply. Yeah.
So that's why it ran out because it was gone.
Nah, yeah, the air, I think you stay down there, what was it, about 48 hours maybe of air?
I believe I'll come back at least after 24. In case something went wrong.
Yeah, no shit. I think it's only supposed to take us a little while to go down, then it's got lost. It's wild to me, man. Speak of wild stuff too, are you seeing all this about Zuckerberg and
Oh man.
Elon Musk is going fight in the rain?
I hope so badly, dude.
Do you think it will happen?
Man, this day and time, who knows?
I mean, Musk ain't got to have no money, Zuckerberg either.
No, but just the factor they love to hear the names on the news. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I think I think me and you need to bet on. I think Elon Musk.
I'm taking Elon, man.
Yeah.
All day.
I think he'll wreck his ass.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Zuckerberg will be history. First round knockout.
Oh, it'd be classic though.
Once he unleashes like a bot on him or something.
Yeah, I got 20 on Musk.
Yeah, for real. Anybody wants to take that.
Yes, Lord. So, I was gonna ask you something else.
So let's talk about you.
All right, let's talk about
I hear you've had an exciting week.
it. I am, man. It's been a wild one, dude. I have not drank a beer in 6 days.
Bravo.
Bravo, right? Not one.
Wow.
Yeah, I hadn't even wanted one either.
That's good.
Yeah. It's you know, everybody always said to me about like quitting drinking, like, which is not like I was alcoholic or nothing, but like that it's really hard to do.
Oh, yeah.
Dipping's the hardest thing I ever tried to quit. No doubt.
I smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day.
You did. You don't still.
No, I've been quit like 23 years. That was pretty tough.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Because you don't dip or anything.
Drink anything.
See, I went from dipping, or I went from smoking to dipping, and then I dipped and smoked, and then I quit smoking. I've been quit smoking, God. Well, vape, I guess that's about the same.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they say it's pretty healthy for you.
I like to eat.
I do too.
It's not us.
I've been out on the farm this week, man.
Been farming, huh?
I've been bush hogging, and yeah, I've been doing like a bunch of that kind of stuff, man.
Great.
Yeah, farm
It's
boy
good
now.
for the soul.
Yeah, you get a lot of time to think, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Let's see, what was I going to talk about on that? You do satellite stuff, man.
Yep, I do.
We was
Commercial
talking-
satellites.
We was talking about this lawnmower.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta hear about this thing, man. I need one.
I mean, for real, man, I could be a spokesperson for them, and I haven't even actually laid eyes on one.
Really?
I've just read the pamphlets, and it sounds pretty amazing.
What are they going, so like if you got a lawnmower that's running off satellite,
Mm-hmm.
does it detect kids, dogs?
Yeah, anything.
Really?
Yeah, it's built-in safety. I mean, you don't have to attend to it or anything. When it's done, it goes and parks itself back in the charger.
How,
You just program it from when you want it to cut.
really? So you like look on like Google Earth or something kind of outline or?
I guess it automatically detects it once they put everything into their system.
Oh wow.
And then each location that's selling, they have a backup system there. They're creating like a network in case the GPS goes down. This will automatically kick over. I guess probably an added safety feature.
See, we got one in vacuum cleaners
Yeah.
that runs around the house.
Yeah.
Those things are neat.
Yeah.
I mean, they work too.
Dude, it's akin to that and the pool cleaner.
Yeah.
It really looks a lot like the robotic pool cleaners.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that made life a lot easier, didn't it?
Oh yeah, man.
Like with the sweeping and the.
I got it too good.
Yeah, we computers and stuff has made us very lazy.
Various rooms.
I mean, would you ever thought at the grasp of a hand, man, you could get any answer you wanted?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, I graduated high school in '95, and the internet had just come out.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we didn't even have internet at Hollywood High School till after I got out of school.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I was on the big white computers, like the big
The
ones.
first ones.
Yeah, and you had to punch in all these codes, and you get like this little horse racing game or
Yeah.
something, you know?
Oh, no, you were still the old ones.
Yeah,
That
that's
Oregon Trail style.
Oregon Trail. You had the horse racing.
Yeah, those were
Frogger.
Yeah.
Now Frogger was fun, man. That was my game, dude. I could I could hop that thing across the interstate logs or whatever, man. I never got like.
Oh, that 4-bit technology.
Yes. Oh, the old floppy disk. The old floppy disk.
Floppy disk, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's great, man. I still remember listening to 8-tracks too.
Oh, see, I never did get an 8-track, dude.
Yeah, that was right before you.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I had all the brothers, so.
Yeah. I remember the, let's see, regular Nintendo, Sega.
Yeah,
that
once
was
I got
kinda-
over 2 buttons, I was done.
Oh, yeah.
That's too many for me.
I bought one of those Chinese deals.
Yeah,
where
the
it's the
Nintendo.
little console.
Yeah.
It's got like 500 games.
But it didn't have Double Dribble or Tecmo Ball, did it?
No, it don't. And it don't have a Super Black Bass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was like
That was a great game.
That was badass.
It's
dude.
not like that.
Yes, I loved it. I used to play that thing all the time,
Yeah,
man.
double dribble, man. Double dribble.
Double dribble. What about Jordan versus Bird?
It still wasn't double dribble.
Double dribble. I'm trying to remember that one.
Oh, it's a classic, man. There was only like 4 spots on both sides of the court you could shoot from and make it.
Everybody's number was like 88.
Yeah.
You know, like on Take My Ball.
Yeah,
It's like
like square heads and we're living like this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they go for a dunk, they do a close up and it's like it's awesome.
There was like, I remember we were trying to beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out one time.
Oh, another great.
And I had he would have been my little step nephew. We got all the way like right there, man. He comes walking in there, presses that button,
Oh man.
turn it off. And you know, you had to have the code, but you still had to go back like 3 fighters.
Oh yeah,
You
you
couldn't
still going
start.
back to Glass Joe.
Yeah, no. Oh, Glass Joe, yeah, golly, dude. That Tiger dude, like, well, I guess he
Oh, the
was.
spinny guy.
Yeah, the spinny guy. He had like that
Yeah.
thing on his head.
The
You know,
Turk guy.
Yeah.
Running
Oh, yeah.
Bull.
Running Bull, yes. Oh man, what was the Sandman? Yeah, the hippo guy, Sandman.
Sandman.
Dude, that was, man, those were good times.
Good times.
They were, man. God, brings back a lot of old memories. The 3-wheeler.
Oh, the killing machine of the 80s.
It's a wonder we're all alive, man.
No, I've hit many a tree coming over those handlebars.
Coming over the handlebars.
Yeah.
God, my brother Adam, man, one time we jumped like a terrace roll, and my leg went underneath the tire and it just snatched me right off of it. Run over my leg.
Who thought that was a good idea?
No.
I mean, and then they let them sell it. And then who decided to put it in kids' hands?
OSHA approved, baby.
Yeah.
OSHA probably wasn't around then.
No, it's probably why they're around now.
Mm-hmm. We were a lot tougher back in those days, though.
Well, you know, it gave us a little grit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were like badasses.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You know, here lately, too, it's been bringing back a lot of like fun memories. I've been seeing a bunch of people's yards rolled.
Oh, really? They're doing
Yes.
that again?
Yes, there's a house over close to my dad's, and it's actually a police officer's. I noticed the other day the tree was rolling on that.
Sweet.
Yeah, but I got to thinking about something that would have even been better back in the day.
What?
And you know what would have been fun? And I just thought about it the other day when I saw the yard rolling. I wish I would have, like, in high school, I would have went and bought one of those tools to turn people's water off.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, yeah.
That's getting medieval now.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't have to pick anything up. No toilet paper, no trees.
That's
You
right.
know? Just you ain't got no water.
We did some epic yard rollings in my day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Larry Meyer. Bastard. We got there in the Fortner's yards all the time.
Dude, we rolled the yard one time, and I had a Jeep Wrangler, and we saw the truck crank at the house. Long driveway. We started at the end of the driveway. I was like, we gotta go. Somebody's coming. Man, I swear to God, we had, on the back of that Jeep, when I went to close it, it wasn't like enough room for the toilet paper to fit back in there, and it didn't close. Every place I turned, I dropped the toilet paper roll. So we just kept driving, and I kept noticing the truck kept following me. Well, we kept making turns after turn. Oh yeah, and finally I just stopped. I got out, held my hands up, you know, and I was like, dude, we were just rolling your yard. He's like, yeah, I seen that. He's like, you dropped the toilet paper roll everywhere, like a whole trail all the way to here. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. He's like, you want to close the back of your Jeep, man. He's like, I don't even know if there's anything left in there now. I was like, oh my God. So we had to go back, pick up all the toilet paper rolls. And
Oh, yeah, it always stunk getting caught. Unless you was at David Montgomery's house.
who's?
Diamond Barnett's mom.
Oh, man.
She'd make Diamond get up there and clean it up, and she'd feed all of us. We'd roll their yard and start knocking on the door.
That sounds
Get up, little Davy.
that sounds like my mom. Yeah, she'd been like, get your ass out there and you're going to clean it up.
Your friends are sweet enough to do that to you. You go out there and show some appreciation while I feed them.
Oh man, good times. Talking about moms. Was your parents divorced?
Yeah.
They were, like when you were young?
Very,
Yeah.
weeks maybe after I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
See, mine got divorced around, it's probably about 13 or 14. But I'll never forget, you know, like, you get that step parent and you're like, I ain't listening to them. You know what I mean? You ain't my daddy. You ain't my mama. You know, or whatever.
Right.
Well, I was kind of like that with my stepmom. I was like, well, you know, I ain't listening to her and all this kind of stuff, you know. And once she moved in, she had a lotion cabinet she brought.
Fall in love?
For a 14-year-old kid, dude, she had every single Bath and Body Works flavor there was.
Right.
For a 14-year-old boy, that was like opening up a cabinet of gold. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I started yes ma'aming her and all kinds of stuff. I was like, ooh, that's cucumber melon.
I like that one.
That's what all the people are wearing at school. You know, I'm
When
gonna use it.
when you go back next time, can I ride with you?
Yeah, there's the Bath and Body, dude. I think she was like on one of those things where she like got it in the mail and stuff all the time too. You know,
frequent butter.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know, in I live in a very small town. I know most people probably know that, but they have like a bargain days where they sell like Walmart or whatever, like bring like a bunch of overstock or whatever. And they get to sell it and it actually goes to like the park or whatever. I kid you not, man. This one guy was going over there and he filled up a box for like $40. I was like, well, you know, where I was working at, I was like, get us some soaps, you know, if they got any kind of cleaners or anything, just kind of get us some of that kind of stuff. I was just trying to get us stock stuff, you know, hand soap stuff for work. He comes back, man, he's got like all this stuff and he had these lotions. I swear.
They got a kiss in the mouth, didn't you?
Oh, they're so, I mean, like, well, I bring them home. I bring the lotions home, you know, because they got like some makeup and stuff for my daughter and stuff, you know, like little stuff like that. And I get to looking and I lay it on the counter. My wife's like, what is that? I said, it's just a bunch of lotions. She said, well, what is that one? It says, slow motion lotion.
Oh, God.
Solo motion.
Solo motion
Lotion. It was actually 4.
You said that's the extra.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. So these people up here for the town were selling like jerk cream. Pretty much.
Yeah. The Lions Club was peddling jerk cream.
The Lions Club.
Man, sorry, Wayne. Barty, what y'all thinking?
Oh my God. Yeah, it was so funny, man. Cause she was like, what are you gonna do with it? Use it, I guess.
You're supposed to do it, honey.
I was like, I gotta try this out, you know? And I'll tell you one thing. Be careful if you're using the shower. I almost slipped down like 4 times.
Oh, God, I'm glad you're still with us, man.
Me too. Yeah, me too, man. That shit's slicker than hell shit, dude.
Oh, did you go back for seconds when you ran out of wet bottle?
Yeah, I told him. And then the next time they had the bargain days, I said, just give me a box and just fill it full of that stuff, man. Like all the way to the rim. Like, yes. It's pretty good stuff. I got a couple extra too.
At least you're selling your website.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell on my website. Yeah, no doubt. Or me and you gonna start a coin club?
I think so, man. I think we need to.
We do, man. We do. We need to get like our own coin channel.
Yeah, whatnot.
Yeah. We're gonna call it, you don't know.
Jacking off.
Jacking off. Yeah.
Jack King off.
There you go. Jack King off. Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah, so we're gonna
I don't know why that wouldn't work. Shit. We need to though, dude. We need to see how many like books we can make.
I gotta take time to go through them.
Man, me
Look
and
them out
me
there.
both.
I'm out there.
It sucks too, like trying to go through. I had that big Coke bottle full,
Yeah.
and now you're telling me about these 2019 quarters and all this, and I've already like found the old quarters, like the 65s and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And now I'm like, damn, I gotta go back through them again now because if some of them's in mint shape, you know, they're not that old.
Man, there's 2023 pennies that are in circulation that are worth $200 and $300 a piece. Right?
Wow. I mean, so what's up with that one? What's wrong with the 2023s?
Well, you know, I'd rather not tell everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
If you got some 2023 pennies,
Here's a little inside tip.
yeah, mail them to us.
Yeah. Now the creator of the image of the coin, his initials are VDB, and they're at the bottom, real small on the front of the coin.
Yeah.
And the error is it has an extra V after those three letters. VDB, V. You have that, it's in pristine condition. Send it in for grading, you can get much $500-600 for it.
Wow. Yeah.
Off about a $30.01 investment.
See, that's what you're kind of like I am too. I don't really care about the bills.
Yeah.
I like the coins.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, most of your bills out there, they're, you know, I mean, I've got coins from 1797.
Yeah. Is that your oldest one?
Yeah.
1797?
Yeah.
And then you got the, I think my oldest one was was it 1853?
Mine were in the 80s, 1886, 87. Now I've got a few 1870s, 1779. I think I've got an 1823, and I actually have a Roman Empire coin headed my way.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the one which one is that? Which one, the Roman Empire one, which one was that?
It's, you haven't seen it yet.
I was supposed to say, yeah, because I saw her just getting like the 1797. That's the oldest coin I've seen.
Yeah, I've never, I mean, just thought, that's the reason I really like the coins is you think about one from 1797 and, you know, George Washington could be carrying that around in his pocket.
I was about to say Lincoln, man.
Yeah, one. I mean, it falls right in that time period.
You told me a bunch of tricks too about like the back of the penny with the floating roof and
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's really, you know, I dabbled with the silver and stuff like that, and it's just not as exciting to me. I'd rather go through an old jar of pennies and try to find errors and stuff.
yeah. Since you can,
You can't make money in silver and stuff. There's just not much margin in it, and if it fluctuates a little bit, you're usually going to lose.
yeah.
These guys right now, they bought their silver at $40 an ounce, and now they're going to sell it for 26. You know.
See, that's what I mean, man. I wish I kept up with that kind of stuff, but I just don't.
Yeah, I'm a math nerd.
You like
Something
that?
about me that people don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love numbers.
I always
big
like
savant.
You'll send me like a text message, just like, "Hey, dude, I just scored this MS." But yeah, and I'm like Googling on my phone. What does that mean? You know, it's like,
Speaking math,
I'm just now getting into it good. You know,
Man, I really haven't gotten into it real heavy until the last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah,
I've really learned all that.
yeah. See, I gotta learn all that, dude.
And this McCoy shows, there's only guys in this weekend.
You going to it?
I was going, I planned on it, but I think it ended today.
Yeah.
I think it got done.
You gonna go watch any fireworks? You probably see a bunch of fireworks out where you live, don't you?
Oh man, yeah, they're all around me. But no, I usually go to Gunnersville or Heritage, usually back and forth each year. I haven't seen where either one of them. They may have already had them Saturday night. I don't know.
Back up, Terry. That's one of the greatest videos
I
ever.
put my traditional 4th of July Terry post up on Facebook.
I like
Terry, what you doing, Terry?
one of my favorite parts too is when he said, "Hold on, Chico,
Yeah.
2 car coming."
Yeah, that's great.
What you doing, Terry?
Terry, what you doing, Terry?
Oh Lord,
Terry gonna blow himself up,
back it up, Terry. I was talking about 4th of July. Love the troops. So glad I live in the U.S. And I was telling Jack earlier, I was actually with a Marine veteran Wednesday, and he had a stroke, and he's okay.
And he's okay
Yeah,
because of quick thinking people that
Yeah.
were around.
blessing, man. It was a blessing. I mean, it was rare luck. I was there. You know.
Lord, you were. I'm sure he's gonna be real appreciative of it too.
Yeah. If you ever with somebody and they start acting real strange, that 911's free.
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
that was a smart move, man.
Yeah.
A lot of times you don't want to call it, honestly.
yeah, you know, if I'd have probably called 3 or 4 people beforehand, hey, should I call?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
whatever. I mean,
Permanent.
could have been a different outcome, yeah.
Right.
Which I mean, I would really have to like thank the railroad for that, I guess, because the railroad was always like
Taught you that.
put you in CPR stuff, or hey, you always had to know like if your buddy was a diabetic, or you know, like they like to have somebody like CPR qualified with like every crew.
Yeah.
They're like, you're supposed to tell your buddies, hey, I take this, if I get bee stung, I gotta have this, or you know what I mean. After watching My Girl, man, those bees, they're pretty intense.
Man, I went Pulp Fiction on one girl one time.
Did you?
She got stung. She told me we've been friends a long time. And
Yeah.
she got stung, and I knew she had an EpiPen, so
Yeah.
I was about to Pulp Fiction her, man. I didn't know. I panicked. I'm a panicker.
Put the old adrenaline shot straight to the heart.
Oh yeah, that's what I envisioned.
That movie, man.
I'm coming down. She's the bows got about that big. She's like, no.
Oh God.
Just she dragged, stuck in her leg.
Oh. That's what one of the talk about that movie, man, when he gets that marker out, he's like, I don't know, it's probably about right there. You know what I mean? Like giving him something to aim at. That sounds like some shit I'd do. Like,
Yeah.
where do you think his heart's at? It's probably somewhere around. Draw me a dot, man.
Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore, do they?
No, they don't. With Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah.
Ain't that right? Like
Yeah.
Swordfish. Swordfish was a really good movie.
I don't know if I ever saw that.
Have you not? John Travolta, baby. And he's the same way. He's got the mullet.
I had on that ADHD as an adult.
He's a badass, man.
Watch a lot of movies or TV really anymore.
Do you not?
No, pretty much sports.
Nah. Me and the Auburn fans wore them, nigga.
More
He
than
brought me this 1 second sticker. It's on the back of my computer.
Exactly. In case you didn't remember.
There goes Davis.
I watched it last night.
Auburn's gonna win the football game.
Well, I was at the Georgia game the week before.
I was too.
Were you really?
Yeah, we went to every home game that
Yeah.
year. Because it was, my wife graduated in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton.
Yeah, it was a great year.
Yeah.
I went to every game that year too. Oh, I actually went home and away.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never did go to the away ones. We went to Arizona to the national championship. Did you go out there?
I went to Pasadena. I didn't get to see this one. I went to the Florida State one.
Oh, yeah, we did too. That Rose Bowl, man, that sucks over there.
Oh, how horrible was that getting in and out, being herded like cattle?
Dude, we rode a bus from
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. And they said, take a picture of the number of the bus. Because and kind of the area. Well, you're in the middle of a damn big old field pretty much.
Yeah, no.
You're in a
you're
bus.
in a parking deck, and that was hard enough.
Yeah, and when we come back, we were like maybe, there's probably like 15 buses out there at that time. When we come out of that football game, there's about 5,000 buses out there.
Yeah, because they were, it was awful.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever go back out there.
I mean, that's beautiful. It was beautiful. Once you got in there, just
Oh, yeah.
soaked it in. Wow.
But it's kind of if you had to get up and piss,
Oh, yeah.
or if that place caught on fire,
Well, I have a funny story about that.
let's hear it.
So, you remember it was like sleeting and snowing the night before.
Oh yeah, I'll turn it up just a little bit.
And me and the ex-wife, we decided we'd go down to Birmingham so as to not miss a flight, the next morning at 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
So we stayed there in Fultondale, right beside that Outback.
Mm-hmm.
So we walked over to the Outback that night, and I got me a big old piece of prime rib, and man, we just pigged out. I guess we got up about 4 that morning, was the plan. About 3:30, I sat straight up in the bed, and I said, oh my God. And I took off the bathroom, Jacob, and I threw up. I was so
man.
sick, man. Well, turns out, I have the worst case of food poisoning ever.
And you fix to get on a plane.
And I didn't realize it until I get on the plane. They decommissioned that bad boy at the first changeover. I got in Texas, we had to swap planes, and that wasn't the plan.
Oh, because you was throwing up in there so much?
Yes, not non-stop, the entire flight.
I'm surprised if this would have been recent, man, they'd have kicked you off there and swore you had COVID.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
yeah.
you would have
Thank
never made
goodness
it.
it wasn't now, but yeah, it was awful. You would have thought I had SARS or something.
Man.
Yeah, it was awful.
I must have like an iron gut. I don't think I've ever had food poisoning.
Man, you would have this time. I don't know what it was, but it was so bad. I mean, everybody that knows me knows I'm just the biggest Auburn football fan there is. You know? Something changed that day. Because we got to California, and I was like, we had like an hour and a half to get there. When about an hour and 45 minutes away, because we stayed in San Diego a couple of weeks. And we drove up like the coast there to Pasadena. That was cool, but I was still throwing up all the way until halftime of the game. Everybody was like cheering, shit. They were like, "Woo!" Every time I'd puke in the bag because they thought I was out there, you know, drunk.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd all cheer, "Woo!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hot, too, wasn't
Oh,
it?
it was.
There,
It was
yeah.
miserable.
Shit, I don't think I could have. I know I wouldn't have made it on that bus ride, man.
It was awful.
I think I wore the seat out on that bus, man. Because I'm real hyper anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that thing, it was kind of like your grandma's recliner. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hard as hell. And,
Yeah.
dude, I remember I got off that thing, I felt like somebody like beat the shit out of me. Like,
That was me. As much as I'd thrown up that day, it was. And then, you know, that's whenever we were winning big then.
oh, yeah,
And then
halftime.
get better and have to watch us lose. I was like, man.
Dang.
But I still, man, win or lose, it was a magical year.
That's probably two of the best quarterbacks in a long.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm thinking Newton. Winston, and then we had Nick Marshall.
Yeah.
Nick Marshall.
I started looking him up yesterday, see what he's up to now.
Where is he?
I hadn't
You
I
hadn't
didn't
seen?
look.
Yeah, I kind of wonder where he went to. I guess out of all those, though, out of Newton, and Winston, I'm gonna say Jameis probably done better than.
No, I mean, Cam went Super Bowl's first year now.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was an all-pro one, too.
I worked for Winston's godfather.
You did what?
I worked with James Winston's godfather on the railroad.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
for real. We were actually in Hueytown. No, we were in Bessemer, I think. We stopped at one of these little seafood places, and there's this guy, and Harold's a big Auburn fan. But when Jameis went to Florida State, you know, Jameis was actually originally kind of in between baseball and football.
Right.
You know, I mean, they say he's a hell of a pitcher, man.
Yeah.
And he was kind of in between, wanting to do football, baseball, whatever. I reckon Florida State was kind of like, well, we'll work it in, we'll figure it out, you know, where you need to be or whatever. And they ended up putting him on the football. So it's pretty tough for Harold because then he had to become a Florida State fan,
Yeah.
you know, and then Florida State and Auburn played. Yeah, I know he was in like a hard spot, you know.
Right. Yeah. His heart and his boy.
Yes,
Yeah, that
yes.
would be
But
tough.
we were in Bessemer. We were eating or fixing to eat. We were standing in line. It's one of those places where you just walk up and order and go sit down. They bring it to you or whatever, like a diner. And there's this guy decked out in Florida State, and Harold wouldn't pay much attention. I said, "Look at that dude, man." I said, "He must be a Jameis Winston fan." About that time, the guy turns around. Him and Harold start hugging each other and everything. That was actually Jameis's dad.
How?
His real dad.
Oh?
Yeah, or his uncle. I'm sorry, it was his uncle.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right, yeah, it was his uncle,
That's
yeah.
An unexpected twist.
Yeah, no, it was his
My
uncle.
dad.
Yeah, because Harold was his godfather, and that was his uncle.
Gotcha.
I can't remember what he was calling him, but yeah, he was. It was pretty funny because I'm like, what chances to?
They got Coleman was his coach, wasn't he? Hueytown? AD out there now?
He went to Hueytown for sure.
Mark. Name's escaping me right now.
I couldn't tell you in high school. I will tell you this though. I'm gonna be on the radio for the first Holly Pond football game.
I found a new
Yes.
color guy.
Yes.
What's up, Brandon? Run!
my good buddy Randy Burks has invited me to just come sit in, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah.
Go back to my old roots, man.
Yeah, enjoy that.
Yeah, it's been a while. My nephew's playing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hoss is up there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hoss.
He is, man.
Yeah,
Kids.
they're gonna. I think they'll be pretty good.
Yeah, he keeps his head on his shoulders. He's gonna be
No, yeah.
a good athlete.
I think a lot of these teams around here's gonna be pretty good. Frost will be back at Fairview.
Yeah, he's gonna have a big season, man.
Yeah, Frost. Yeah,
Yeah,
that wrestler right there,
He's
man.
special.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
once every decade or two.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't. Athletes like that just don't come around much.
Nah.
I mean, he was. I think he was the top rushing yard state, top touchdowns, top.
Everything.
I mean, he was basically everything for a running back.
And he was in the top 2 or 3 as a 10th grader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, he was just
and he always played up a year.
Yeah. So he played. He was a junior last year. Be a senior this year.
Right.
He'll probably be one of them. He'll probably be a big name going out.
He's
He'll
got
probably get picked
potential.
up. Yeah.
He's got potential. I'm interested to see him when she's grown.
Yeah. I seen a video of him running the other day.
He's grease lightning.
Yeah, he still looks like he's stout.
Yeah, my nephew, he was a pretty good running back at Holly Pond, and then ended up graduating from Fairview. But I mean, he still holds some single game records, I imagine.
Yeah, they the thing about Holly Pond, man, we never had we never really had a lot of depth.
Oh no, man. I mean, that goes back to as far as I can remember. I remember my brother's teams finishing the year sometimes with 8 or 9 players.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you gotta play both sides. I've been playing.
And you played J.B. Pennington in their prime. You
Oh
know?
yeah. Vinemont and Aniana was always like so good, dude.
Really?
Yes, Vinemont's real good.
We didn't play on I'm on that good.
I remember Aniana. I don't even know how they got him on our field house. It just kept coming out.
Yeah,
It was like you kicked an ant.
They come to Alec and play, huh?
No, yeah, it was like.
Yeah, that was a spectacle.
I think it was like 55 to nothing at halftime.
Yeah, they won. I think Aniana's one of the all-time
They were-
winningest.
Yeah, they ranked
in
the
the
state.
state.
Mm-hmm. We didn't
Yeah,
play them and Vinemont.
Josh Niblett, who's at Hoover, won a title or 2 there.
Huh.
That's where he pretty much started there, Aniana.
You know, Whitehead, man, I used to run him over so much in practice and everything.
Well, you know, I used to hear that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, he liked to brag a lot. He's kind of braggadocious.
Yeah.
And I knew he was just running his mouth.
Yeah, I'd run him over all the time, man.
Did they call you Jacob Little Train?
Yeah, Jacob Train. He'd say, "Here comes the G-Wagon." And he would just cower down, man, just running right over, dude.
He was, I guess, it was alright running back. For
Yeah, he was fair, man.
Yeah.
If Coach would have left me in, dude, we'd have won state.
That's what I tried. I tried telling everybody that. They wouldn't listen.
I know nobody
Man,
listens.
look at that Gibbs boy.
I weighed 112 pounds.
I mean, grease line.
I was a stallion.
Stallion. I was thinking more of a gazelle.
Yeah. Hey, once I graduated, man, I think I was benching like 90 pounds.
You were awesome, man.
Yeah, I know, dude. Wow, God. I think I was squatting like 160 or
You
something.
and Stinky were up there beside each other.
Yeah, we wasn't even stink dog.
Stick dog.
Stink dog.
Really kid.
I just wonder where my boy Weezy's at, man. Love that guy.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he is. He's a nut, man. And that is bullshit, by the way. Josh would take my head off in football, by the way. I'm only saying this because I know he listens, and I just want him to be like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, call in, Weezy.
I gotta call in, please. I gotta do that. I want to do some call-ins.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I do, man. I want to do some call-ins bad. I want people to just call in and be like, hey, man.
The
You
thing
know?
with Butterbean worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it did. The Zoom call, yeah. That was thanks to you.
Oh, you know, man.
Yeah. You're the one side. Hey, man, I think you can probably get Butterbean 3 days later, 4 days later.
Butterbean.
Butterbean's on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get you an autographed glove for that, by the way.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, man.
I mean, hang it background on me, you know, we do our whatnot channel.
Yeah, that's right. What about, speak of that, he's calling out Jake Paul.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He sent me a
Real.
message and told me that.
He wasn't?
He sent me a message on Facebook.
Did he? It said he's gonna fight Jake
I'm
Paul.
gonna beat that kid. Get him, man.
What do you think's gonna happen? You
I don't think Jake Paul will
I don't
Give
think
him
it's
time
fine.
of day, man.
You don't?
He knows better. They don't want to lose. He's been losing, hasn't he? I didn't realize that he'd lost a couple times.
I know a lot of people tells me my podcast's a lot better than his. He ain't never had Butterbean on his podcast. He got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped, probably.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You remember Butterbean, man?
Dude. Pack a punch. I mean,
Like nobody's business. Wow.
I would,
King of the 4-rounders. I
That's
bet
right.
you still could be.
Oh yeah. He's in pretty good shape. I mean,
Yeah.
56 years old.
Yeah.
I think he would hang maybe.
It'd be hard to hurt him. He got that
It'd be
big
hard.
old man strength.
Whoa. He's got all that, and it's been a long time since he's been in a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, did you see Tyson the other day?
No.
He's still moving.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's doing a little shadow boxing. I think he's on some of the frog, the toad. He got lost in the moment.
See,
Like he's 19 again. He fired me up watching man shadow box.
yeah. See, old Tyson, dude. I mean, with Tyson, I think he's like so crazy. I mean, you would, man.
I'm just glad he found psychedelics. It helped the world be safer.
Oh yeah. Now ain't Tyson a big shroom guy and all that now? Too?
Yeah, very heavy. The toad's his thing.
Licking those
The
toads.
Saharan desert toad.
Yeah.
They don't actually lick it.
What is up with that? Is it poison or what is it?
Yeah, it's DMT. There's only a few natural ways on earth to get it. One's by being born, one's by dying. That toad has it, and the tree of life has it in
Real.
it. Yeah.
See, that's
So-
wild. And you just lick the
Connection.
toad?
Huh?
You just lick the toad?
No, he spooked the toad. I watched a special on this.
I gotta-
I had
I gotta-
to know because, we always hear licking the toad.
Yeah, I'm curious about this.
Yeah. Well, actually, he spooked the toad. Like spook it.
Kind of like a fainting goat.
Booger, and he excretes this poison out of his skin. And I mean, it covers his entire body. So if anything, I guess it gets so high that it can't do nothing about it.
So then the frog just hops off.
Right. But what these people figured out is they can spook that toad, and then they'll get all that stuff off of it. I guess in a bucket somewhere and let it dry. And
Are they smoking
then
it?
they smoke it, yeah.
Wow. So he's probably just taking like a blunt paper or something, just kind of.
He actually has his own line of blunt papers out.
So he's just wiping this frog down with them.
Yeah, they're infused with the toad.
What else are we gonna come out with?
Hey man,
I mean,
I don't think our brains are gonna be able to handle it.
no, I don't either, dude.
It's about to start advancing rapidly, I think.
I saw a squirrel at the golf course the other day, eating a mushroom. I'm serious. I walked right up to him. Seriously, he had
Did y'all
just.
have a
I
conversation?
got a video of it. I'll put it on the YouTube.
Uh-huh.
This squirrel eating this mushroom. It looked like he was like standing, like he was sitting on a bar stool at a table.
Right.
It was like one of those like.
He probably was in his brain.
Yeah, he was. And when he ran off in those woods, you could just tell he was like.
You sure you weren't the one eating the mushroom?
He ran into 3 trees. But yeah, it was so funny because I was like, what is that squirrel doing? They're like, he's eating a mushroom. And it was so funny because we finally, once I got so close, I spooked him. He ran off and I started laughing. I stopped videoing. And he runs back and he snatches the whole mushroom out of the ground. They took it in the woods.
He wasn't gonna leave it back.
No, he wasn't. No, he was having too good of a time. But
That's awesome.
yeah. Can you imagine how many acorns he ate that night?
Oh, he's putting them down.
Yeah, he was. He got the munchies. I was talking about this to another guest not long ago though, about like people spazzing out, like killing themselves and stuff after doing mushrooms.
You've got your tails. I don't know.
I saw it on like the on like 911.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like on the
I think those
YouTube.
people are like on bath salts.
Could be.
Yeah.
That bath salt. You remember that dude in Florida?
Bad stuff, man.
Ate that dude's face.
Yeah.
Shoot that guy's face up.
Yeah.
I mean, does he know what kind of like diseases you could get from biting a hobo.
They don't care.
No, they
They
did.
don't care. Have you seen those poor folks, man?
Oh God. Now bath salts is not around no more, right?
I mean, they still have bath salts, but it's not those kind. Yeah, they
no.
eradicated those.
When I remember hearing that, I was thinking, I wonder what that. I don't really like taking a bath. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't think I want no salt in there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I might take bath once every 3 or 4 years when I want salt.
Yeah, it's like you get in the water, you wash off, okay, in the water,
It's soak in it.
and then you sit back in
It's
there.
gross.
It really is.
Baths are
You
gross.
need to get in the shower first, wash your stanky ass,
That's it.
and then get in the bathtub. That's
it.
what I always do if I'm gonna put some Epsom salt in there. Or
Right.
something. Yeah.
And then enjoy it, not soaking your own slime.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even see the reason for like washing or whatever if you're just gonna sit there and soak
soak
it.
in it. I've never gotten that either.
That's gross.
It's very gross.
Yeah.
We're
It's the women that take the baths,
Man.
and then we kiss on them and stuff.
Man. I got cooties on the tub.
God.
Tub cooties. Slimy tub cooties.
Oh God. You know it's been so damn hot lately.
Shit.
I'm serious. You can sweat in the swimming pool right now.
Listen,
I'm
dude,
serious.
I sweat when it's 50 outside. I melt in this shit.
Do you sweat under your armpits a lot? Like,
It's
even
not
when
a
you're not
hole
hot?
on my body. My knees sweat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kneecaps
See,
sweat.
my legs will get beady sweat on and stuff.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
I sweat probably more in my life than I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, this has always been kind of weird to me. And I don't know if it's like being nervous or like what it is, but like I can get in the shower, get dressed, same way as if I'm going to work. I can go to work and I don't have sweaty armpits, right?
Right.
Because I'm not thinking about it. But like if I'm about to go to like a buddy's house or something, me and the wife's about to go out and eat or whatever, and I'm in the car, I got the air conditioner running and everything, I'll start feeling sweat run down my sides.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's like,
You need some Mitchell.
I tried it, man. It drives me out so bad.
Man, it's so good. You
Starting to
sweat,
dry
man.
too. I figured it out. It's women's deodorant. That
That's
helps
gonna
me
be
a
my
lot.
second suggestion.
Yeah,
Some
Teen Spirit.
Suave.
Yeah, some of that Schwab. Since I've been growing my hair out, a lot of people's been asking me what kind of products I've been using.
Yeah, so tell us, what are you using, man?
It's from Target. It's in a blue bottle with a white lid. I don't know the
So
name.
everybody check that out this week.
Yeah,
Bottle
probably
white
end up selling a bunch of it.
Target. Down here on our page.
My son, man, it's only 5, and every time he didn't get in the vehicle because he's been with his mother so much, can we go to Target? I'm serious. I'm like,
There's a little
No.
liberal running around.
I know.
Oh,
I'm like, men don't shop, so
don't say that again.
yeah. I mean, it's like, let's go to a tackle shop or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, Target.
We go to Target.
Yeah, Target's addictive. There's something in that Starbucks coffee or something.
Yeah, man, Target's it's just not for us, Jake.
No. You say something about
We're
Target?
definitely more of a Walmart guy. More of a Dollar General.
I'm a DG guy all the
Yeah,
way
big
for sure.
easy.
I love Dollar General. Absolutely. And I've got the Fetch out. I steal receipts out of their garbage can. It's self-checkout. I really do.
You do what?
I steal receipts out of the...
Oh, you're one of those. You're
yeah,
a receipt order.
Yes. Because it
You
don't
go
matter
out
whose receipt
Sunday
you
and do
steal.
the penny sale and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, what I do is I go in there, I act like I'm going to use self-checkout.
Yeah.
And they got that little bitty garbage can down there full of
So
receipts.
you're ever bobbing for receipts?
Yeah. One lady got onto me about it, so I was like,
Yeah, because
I was like,
they
damn.
take one home.
the receipt Nazi, you know?
Yeah. If it's the one in Holly Pond, hey lady,
Yeah.
sorry I asked you.
It was this one up the
There was a
road.
change the other day. She didn't like it at all.
Oh, got some change other than ashtray thing?
No, I was like trying to buy rolls in the register.
She wouldn't sell them to you?
No, them bitch start getting loud.
Oh, God.
I was trying to rob her or something.
Kid, God almighty. What the hell's going on?
You know, people.
That's a market, though. You gotta go to the old Dollar Generals. You
Yeah.
can't go to the big
Yeah.
markets, man.
They getting targeted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I tell you, we go to Amanda Miller. Jet up.
Jet up.
Stay out of my rolls other than mine.
I ain't one of
Thanks,
them.
man.
I'm a Chevron guy.
Oh, yeah. I guess by
Yeah.
blood, huh?
Yeah.
Love
Sure.
Nate too, though. Nate, come get your rolls.
I'm just like, hey, can I look through those pennies?
First time I ever did it, you know, you feel kind of weird. You'll always remember your first moment. Mine was at the Brandon Iron Steakhouse
You started going through the
in
coins.
West Point, and I looked down as we were checking out, and there was the most beautiful, shiny penny in his little change thing.
Ah.
And I was just like a little kid at Christmas. My eyes were lit up, and you know, I was gonna take a penny, put one back, but I didn't have any, you know. And I broke out $1. I said, "Man, can I just buy your change thing?"
What
He
they
said,
say?
"What?" Hang on a minute. He grabbed him up and started going through them. He's like, "What'd you see?"
That sucks, man.
Well,
That
then he
sucks,
said, "I ain't
man.
gonna know." He's like, "Man, if it's something good, just give me half of it." I said, "Alright, I will."
Well, see, I had a girl in front of me at a restaurant, and I noticed she had an old 20,
Yeah.
and I was standing behind her. She, I don't know, she's probably 18, 19 maybe. And I said, hey, I said, do you mind if I swap 20s with you? Yeah, she was like, she looked at me like,
Yeah, people like you're crazy.
yeah. And I was like, she's like, no, that's okay.
Like it's a hustle. You trying to
Yeah,
get
I'm
something
like-
over on.
You're fixing to spend it. I want it. You know?
Probably thought you were gonna give her a fake bill or something.
I guess. But then she paid with the 20, and when I got up there, I said, can I have that 20?
20?
Yeah, and they're like, yeah.
Sure.
I'm like, I was scared that girl, and then I looked out the window or whatever, she's running to her car.
Somebody help me.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, shit.
I think Vaughn's after me. I think
Theo
a
Vaughn's
dog.
after me.
I think a dog.
When I start doing stand-up comedy, I think that's what my name's gonna be. Not Theo Vaughn.
Not Theo Vaughn.
Not Theo Vaughn.
You're gonna have to do something.
Yeah. You know Theo Vaughn, where he grew up. I love Theo Vaughn.
See,
he's
I
like,
remember Theo Vaughn when he was in the church stuff when he was a little kid, and
That's hilarious stuff.
he
by the
was
way.
doing the Geraldo tours and stuff, preaching.
I thought about getting into preaching.
Well, I mean, you know, it takes a special person. You know, my whole family, my brothers, nephews, they're all
Yeah.
ordained.
There's a lot of money in it. You ever seen a preacher driving like an old clunker to the church?
Not a good one.
Mm-mm. That's why I'm thinking about taking it up, man.
Yeah, they always got money.
Yeah, I can sing too, man.
You can sing
Are
and
you
preach.
washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
you don't even need to like music.
No, I
you
ain't got
could go
that
primitive
piano. I'm
Baptist.
acapella, bros.
You could go primitive Baptist. You know how much money's involved in that? Real.
Mm,
That's where the cheddar's at.
I know. Yeah. I had an uncle, man, I used to go to church with sometimes. And he would get change back out of the damn offering plate. It was so embarrassing. Like he'd put like a 20 in, and he would get like a 10 back. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was my uncle.
He's also got a South Park character after him.
Yeah, he'd be like, hey man, I ain't got no change. You know, whatever, he'd pull that 20 out and get him a damn 10 back out of the offering plate.
I mean, you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
They might be making $100 a week. You
Yeah.
know?
10%.
10% is 10%.
Yeah.
They ain't our place, Judge, is it?
We loved him though. I mean, sometimes I swear I think he was taking more money back than he was putting in. Seriously. Hey, let me ask you though, talking about stuff like that. If the offering plate's coming towards you
Yeah.
and you spot an old coin in there,
Oh, it's gone.
what are you gonna do? Like,
Take it.
if you see
Sorry.
like a buffalo
God
head
made
nickel,
me. God made me. I said Buffalo taking it, and he knows it already.
buffalo head nickel, you're like, hey,
Indian head.
let me see that for just a second. You take it. You and the guy get some like a tug of war with the
I'm
offering
dunking,
plate.
man. I'm dunking. I'm taking every handful of change out and praying for the best. Lord, let me take that Buffalo nickel.
I ain't never thought about that, but I'm gonna start checking when they pass that thing through.
Well, you know, at my church, they do the little secret envelope things and they don't pass nothing. I changed churches.
Dang. I'd stop going to that church.
Yeah, we'll go back to Primitive Baptist folk. See you
Yeah.
Sunday, bro.
What do y'all do at your church? You just, when you go out, do you drop it in a box? Or do you actually put it in the plate?
Actually, yeah, we got a box, and then most people just do it online. Like, on a monthly or weekly basis.
Yeah.
Like having auto taken out.
Oh, like auto pay.
Yeah, we auto pay our tithes at our fancy little auto church.
Really? Wow. Do you ever this is gonna sound horrible, but you know, like I don't go to church every Sunday, right?
Right.
So, for instance, like if somebody's at the gas station and saying they don't, they're just have to put something up or whatever, and I'm like, no, I got it. Yeah, just go on, whatever. Do you consider that tithing? Because I do, because you're going straight to the source of helping somebody. That's what God wanted, right? Be good to your neighbor.
I think it's kind of like bonus material there.
Think that's just bonus, so they don't count.
Okay.
Because they don't actually go to the church first.
Yeah.
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 I gotta quit doing that then.
We just have to go like every month and give a different church a check.
Yeah.
Make monthly donations.
They're like, Mr. Gibbs, I noticed that you haven't been tithing. I bought this guy some gas the other day, gave one guy a ride.
That's out 10
Yeah, you can't 1099 that, can
Yeah.
you? You 1099 giving somebody a ride?
No.
Oh.
Your offers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That blew my mind.
Yeah, you can, I don't know what you get back, though.
It's just a percentage, I'm sure.
The government loves to get that money.
Yeah, they won't give it up easy.
No, they don't. Pisses me off too. That's, why do we, okay, you pay taxes when you get paid.
No,
You pay taxes
at
at the store.
mm-hmm.
You pay taxes everything you do, and you've already been taxed.
We get the same dollar tax 4, 5, 6 different times.
Yeah, so by the time a dollar is in my pocket, and it's tax 8 cents, 9.5 cents, 10.5 cents, whatever the hell it is. I don't even know why they even do half cents. That's
I
the
think we're
stupidest
more
thing.
along the lines of about a 54-46 split right now with government.
54 to the government?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
It's
think
all
so.
said and done, that $1 bill.
But a dollar's not, so it's not worth it.
Whenever I was a kid, it was flipped the other way. Probably like 54, 55 already paying.
Right.
It's went toward the government.
Man,
But it's only going to get worse the more of these little feed this person and, house this one and do this keeps happening. But, there's a place for that stuff too. But I just feel like a lot of people that need it they're not the ones getting it,
right, oh yeah, no, they're not. There's a reason a lot of these people that's in the government stuff have like 10 houses and boats and motorcycles and airplanes and submarines and, you know what I mean?
They don't use Xbox controller.
That's right, yeah. Yeah. They probably got like the PlayStation 17 remote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are they gonna do to Hunter?
Hunter Biden?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nah, they're gonna put his emails with Hillary's.
That's it. Right,
Yeah.
the same burn box.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Like in there.
How many people you think the Clintons are responsible?
Sure. There's more than what we think.
Oh yeah.
With conspiracy.
They've disappeared now.
Who's that?
The Clintons.
Bill definitely has it. I've heard rumors he might be already gone.
Oh, I did not have sex with that woman.
Yeah. Boy, lived in the 90s. Bill be slinging the ladies and playing sax on Arsenio the next night. At least it's cool.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Bill, man. He's alright. Cause
Yeah.
we were actually like, I don't even think we were in debt whenever he was
He
president, right?
actually got us out. I
Yeah.
mean, I know that makes the Reaganomics people's skin crawl, but that led us to that point that I felt like Clinton just kind of ran with it.
Yeah. I do too, dude.
He definitely wasn't as bad as we've had. Several
He's probably
times.
one of the last good Democrat
He
presidents.
was, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I
Probably
people
the only
too.
one of our time.
There's probably like some people on here right now. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're talking.
Yeah.
If you loved Obama or less of your business, is just.
And I mean,
You
did
know,
some things and were good and more, in my opinion, that were bad. But, he did some good things.
Biden.
Biden
Biden ain't done shit.
No, he's incompetent. He's too old. He's degenerating right before our eyes.
Oh yeah. I don't even know like Kamala too.
Oh man, well, you know,
She's in my area.
they surround themselves with the perfect person.
Oh yeah. She's not even around.
You know, what are they gonna do to him to get rid of him? She's next in line.
It'd be worse.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'd be scary as hell. It's already scary enough.
It's on cruise control as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think, you know, probably Obama's having a pretty heavy hand in it at this point.
I think so too. Yeah, I think Obama's probably still kind of in control.
Yeah.
That's what sucks about it, man. If we probably knew everything was going on.
Well, you know, I hate to say it in a minute, but you know, the stuff I've seen happen in my life. You know, yeah, I love Trump. I think he was an awesome president and probably would still pull us through another 4 years strong, but I just say he's not in on it too, you know?
Oh yeah.
We're just fighting over two wings of the same bird.
See, a lot of people too, like with Trump, people really judged him by his personality, and he is an asshole.
I can relate.
I mean, that's the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But as
His
far
heart's in
as
the right place.
our country was booming,
Yeah.
that man loves America.
Yeah.
I mean, he does. That's one thing
He
that.
loves to be different and loves to win.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he has pride in his country and all the stuff we grew up having drilled into us that we don't do anymore.
Mm-hmm. Supports the military. I mean, like he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to put the pledge back in schools and you
Yeah,
know, around
prayer.
here I think it's a little more prevalent in prayer and you know, out in these liberal states and stuff, it's just gotten out of hand. That's why you got the mess you got. There's no ethics anymore.
No, there's not. It blows my mind too. Like the one, like it'll show Trump like what he was leading, and he would be like, it would be red all over, and it was just blue dots. But there's more people that lives in those dots than they do the whole state.
You know as well as I do, man. That was not.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's just theater.
Yeah, I mean it's complete bullshit. But
yeah, I think Trump realized about halfway through that battle that was only going to dig him a deeper hole.
yeah,
He had to let it go.
but I still don't understand too. He's not even the president, and they're still trying to like put all that, still trying to get him in trouble.
Yeah, so he can't run again.
Yeah, which Florida guy was Sanchez.
He don't have a shot, bro.
You don't think so?
I'm not a fan.
Really?
I was.
Who you like?
Been singing his praises for a long time. And I found out George Soros backed him.
Mm.
So I kind of leaned back then. I actually, man, honestly, I like that, what's his name, Rakeem Tel Aviv or something like that. The Indian guy, the young guy. He's probably 40, you know, he's close to our age. He's real vibrant, well spoken, he's got great ideas. He's really fired me up more, I guess, than any of them. He's kind of like, he's along the lines of Trump, actually. He's
Yeah.
just a more youthful Indian version.
Hey, I'll tell you. We can say what we want to about the Indians.
Hey, I'm a big
But
fan.
most of them's doctors,
Yeah, or
most
hotel
of-
owners.
hotel owner. I mean, they're no dumbasses.
No, unless they're in the subway.
Unless they're in some way.
Then
Yeah.
they're about to go back home.
Yeah. You're
That's
like.
the last step of the caste system. I know it well. I do the TV. It taught me. Doctor, hotel, gas station, subway, home.
So what do you whenever you like, is there like channels or do they get like some kind of like foreign package? Like whenever they get their satellite, do they get like foreign packages? Like they get like the soccer where we would get like NFL Sunday pass.
Yes.
So they get like soccer, cricket.
But they won't get it on like their hotel TV. They'll just get it on like in their room where they stay, you know.
Yeah, because a lot of those people live at the hotel,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them do, except the upper echelon.
You know too about these Indians with gas stations. There's only about 3 people that works them.
Mm-hmm.
There's some right here, and it's him and her every day.
Yeah.
I mean, like you go in the morning, you see her. You go in the evening, you see
Oh, I
him,
know.
and they work. I mean, I don't know. I always like calling up there, man. They know me by name. I order that pizza, you know.
Oh yeah.
Now
I like an Indian pizza.
hell yeah, I love the Indian pizza.
They love me, man. I call him the Godfather. He's over in Gadsden. His sons are like the new breed. They're running everything now, but they used to be the man. I went to their house and spent a couple of weeks over there. They lived in this satellite base. Ended up having to put up like a dish the size of a C-band to get signal at their house. There wasn't a tree inside.
Really?
They're about 2 miles away, maybe a mile and a half. Power mains went across. I don't know if it's blocking the signal or what, but yeah. But anyway, I was out there a long time, and he's like, "You come in, we feed you, Jack. We feed you." I'm like, "No, I'm good." I'm a pretty bad germaphobe, and
that food smells good though, man.
it does, dude. But it's, I mean, in moderation. But I mean, these folks eat like chocolate, and they put that curry on it. They eat bowl of cereal, they put curry in it. They eat tuna fish, they got curry in it. Curry. But no, instead of in the drawers like where we keep our forks and spoons, they store like their homemade treats and stuff in there.
What?
Like breads, they make all these like weird breads and things. And they started like pulling stuff out and feeding it to me.
Was it good?
No.
It wasn't good.
No, I'm not a fan. I cringe now at the smell of curry and stuff.
I had to stay at a extended stay one time in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and I reckon the hotel people must have been living in the room beside me,
Mm-hmm.
and I could hear the TV. You know, and it sounded, you know, it was in another language. Yeah.
Yeah, they have their own the Hindi package.
It was loud as hell, and then they talk on the phone all the time. They're always on the phone.
Always.
I mean, like you can be up there ordering a pizza, getting you some skull or whatever, and somebody's on that phone talking.
And they're usually in Indian.
Yeah, and it's in a different language and everything, you know. So these rascals, man, they kept cooking this food like late at night, I guess because they're swapping up who was going down to the desk or whatever. This food, man, smelled so good, they starved me to death. But they had an alarm that would go off at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Before they get up and cook more food.
Yeah. You know what I started doing because it pissed me off? I would set my alarm for 7 a.m. and I would just lean it down in between the headboard
And leave for the day.
and leave for the day. And I would leave that rascal going, man. I'm serious.
Give them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, I gave them a little taste of their own medicine. Yeah. And then I even went to Dollar General and bought some macaroni and cheeses, and I started starving their asses to death. I was cooking those macaroni and cheeses. And
They didn't care about your macaroni and cheese, man. They got
sad.
curry.
That is true.
They had curry.
I should have threw like a pepper or something in there on top of
You
it.
should have stole their curry. It'd been the end of it.
Yeah, they'd have been in my room.
They'd have been everywhere looking for that shit, man.
Yeah, they would have.
I can't live without it.
Oh,
They sweat curry. They're Compton frogs. You let their sweat dry, it's just straight curry.
the poison frog?
Yeah, the Indians when they sweat, if you let it dry, scrape it off, it's just like straight curry.
Really?
That's where they get it from. It just recycles itself.
You just blew my mind. I'm like, damn. Everybody's got one of those frogs but me. What the hell? I want a frog.
You know, them was big, you know.
My luck, man. I'd like to try something like that.
No, man.
It paralyzed me
Or
or
I'd
something.
be over twitched out.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's wrong with you. Jacob got a pet snoring desert tub.
I'd be like that one guy. I heard this story one time. It's the guy we went to school with. I think he did like acid or something.
Yeah.
And I reckon he went to stand up. When he did, he fell down. Like he stood up, his feet got tangled up, and he fell down. And they said he took his shoes off. And he was like, man, that damn Smurf come on that TV and tied my shoestrings together.
Wow.
Yeah, he was warped, man. He was out of it. See, I never did try. I was always scared of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
I never did try any kind. I've never even seen like cocaine. I've never even seen none of that stuff.
Yeah.
Seen meth once. That's it.
I've seen it. Been around it.
Yeah, see, that stuff scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I
was
did
like
got
with
pants.
alcohol. You know, my dad's an alcoholic, and I just never. I was always scared that if I drank, I would be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So I become, I guess, an herbalist over time. All natural.
Oh, natural. Well,
But yeah, the hallucinogens, they're a whole different category. You you know, you can go to Coleman now to a ketamine clinic, and it's basically they hook you up with an IV and shoot you full of ketamine, and you go on a trip, and they pump you full of oxygen, bring you back out, and send you on your way.
So you can go do that?
Yeah.
Really?
They're using a lot of hallucinogens now to treat depression, anxiety, and things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they've discovered that there's actually a lot of benefits.
The vitamin stuff.
Yeah.
I think where they pump you with them vitamins.
It might be the ketamine.
Could be. He was talking crazy the other day.
Yeah, well, Gary Bear gets sideways sometimes.
Gary Bear, man, he's a wild one. You know,
I love Gary.
I do too, man. Being around him this week, man.
I know it's had to be refreshing.
He does not get upset about nothing.
Anything. He's so much like y'all's grandpa.
Yeah, he's like Homer, man.
He's just like Homer.
Yeah. I went by and seen his grave, man. Sat out there a little bit the other day.
Man, I think about him often too.
Yeah.
It's just a staple.
This today, I guess it would have been 15 years ago. Not 15. One of my best friends today would have been her birthday, but she got killed in a car wreck. Yeah, Desiree Roberts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so today she would have been 36.
Yeah, I had just met her when it happened.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, you know, we had Amy Thompson.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
I do remember that, too.
All the fun experience, a lot of
They have,
tragedy
man.
and car wrecks and stuff with students. Still even to this day, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think the interstate here at Coleman, that's one of the most dangerous around.
Right.
Stretch of highway in. It's the most dangerous stretch of interstate.
In the nation, I think.
Yeah, it's ranked like in the nation.
Yeah.
I know for sure it's the worst one in Alabama.
I mean, there's stretches, man. I've ran up and down that interstate, you know, doing the satellite stuff my whole life. Like the stretch really from Tennessee line down to about Coleman is
Yeah.
awful. And
It is.
Montgomery to Mobile, I guess. Mobile is just horrible too.
Yeah.
Just bad driving.
Yeah, it's scary, man. That's what driving, man, scares me to death. Especially if I'm riding with somebody who's not paying attention.
Oh God.
Like my dad.
No road.
No. I'm real funny about riding with people now. I put my seatbelt on and I don't look at my phone.
Talk to Aunt Mark. He loves my driving.
Oh man, Joe.
Yeah, I'm awful, man. I hate to admit that, but
All over the road and
texting, drinking a drink, and eating a cheeseburger. You know,
Hey, my
got my computer over here, watching a show with my dad.
God.
I'm a mess, man.
You know you can't actually have your phone in your hands now.
I know, it's awful.
Your ass is going to jail.
I will be the first to.
You think you will? Hey,
No
me and Governor Guy Hunt's grandson was one of the first seatbelt tickets wrote.
Really?
Yeah, and I almost, if he could have wrote a ticket for being a smart ass, I would have got one. I was trying to lighten the mood, okay? Me and Nolan were on our way back from Coleman. The fair was coming, you know, and we got to take some projects to the fair to set up. You know what I mean? Like some 4-H stuff. Yeah, I don't know what they're saying.
Whose idea was that?
I know, no kidding, right? So somebody was off their meds that day or something.
Yeah.
But we got selected, so we got to go out there. We're on our way back, and Nolan keeps saying, dude, that motorcycle cop just keeps staying right beside me. And I'm like, well, you're not speeding. You know, next thing you know, woo, 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 pulls us over. Okay? Walks up there and he says, hey, buddy, where's your seatbelt? Nolan's like, oh, gosh, man, I forgot all about it, you know. I forgot. He's like, yeah, you know, passed the law. He said, I pulled up beside you 3 or 4 times and kept looking at you, and you just kept looking at me like, what am I doing, you know, or whatever. I tried to give you a chance to buckle your seatbelt. He's like, yeah, yes, sir, I'm sorry, I got a license or whatever. And, you know me.
Here comes trusty old buddy in the passenger
Yeah,
seat.
and Nolan looked at me like, dude.
Shut up, Doug.
Yeah, I looked at this police officer and I said, where's your seatbelt out on that motorcycle? And he says, hey, smart aleck, go ahead and give me your license too. Yeah, wrote no one a ticket over it.
Oh, I told him, we've been like, you're messing with me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Godwin's grandson, and my uncle has a South Park character.
That's true. My uncle has a South Park character.
I swear, man, I think it's Damon Barnett, maybe the only two that's ever seen the episode.
It had my uncle on there?
Yes, Ricky has a South Park character.
From
The Chris Hansen that.
Dateline.
Yes, they redid that whole thing in South Park.
No
There's
shit.
an episode where they reenacted that whole thing. And
I gotta find it.
I'm telling you, me and Damon Barnett, we laugh all the time about it. I think we're the only two on earth that ever saw it.
I gotta find that.
Oh, it's classic.
They set my uncle up.
Oh,
you know, they cut in
hardcore,
what
man.
they wanted and cut out
Chris
what they
Hansen's a sleazeball.
Oh yeah,
I
he's
could hear this Chris Hansen, just sleazeball.
you're an asshole.
Yeah,
You
you're
remember
an asshole.
my uncle called him an asshole on TV.
Yeah,
Did
on
on
South Park too.
Yeah.
That's how the show went off.
South Park. How did they get away with all that?
Ah.
You remember the Michael Jackson one?
Oh yeah.
You remember that? You know the.
Yes, man.
He's like, come on, Dad, we're having a slumber party.
Those boys.
What's this slumber party? I'm a Peter Pan. Yeah. Cartman's like, I know about this guy, man. Shit, Kyle, let's go.
That show, man, those guys are brilliant though.
I mean, he jumped at Michael Jackson in that show, gets in the bed with those kids.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Oh man.
they would have been sued.
Isn't that crazy, man?
Oh, yeah.
It's just that whole deal. I mean, and then you look back to our childhood and some things that happened, and you're like, oh, Brooke Shields, you know? I mean, that poor girl, she was like 13 in Playboy, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was young.
Young,
Yeah.
young, and was like in her first nude scene, she was like 9. It's like, what?
Phew.
That Blue Lagoon maybe?
Good God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you know the first Playboy magazine I ever seen? The first, I guess that was probably like some of the first naked like people I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Which I think they were just topless back then. It wasn't like full blown.
Well, yeah, Playboy, but
Yeah.
like I said, I had older brothers.
Well, see, I had older
They were
brothers.
already straight up into the weird stuff.
And then I had Shane, you know, pretty much lived with us. Shane was the one, I reckon, like, I don't know where he had this stash, but he had like the stash of Playboys. And,
We buried ours in the woods.
did you? Well, see, Shane was,
Bear.
somebody one of these days is gonna be digging and be like,
Yes.
dude, look at these old Playboys, yeah. We were, the first Playboy I ever remember seeing, the first real naked woman was Madonna. My
Yeah.
dad comes down there, we're camping out.
That was
Shane's reading, Shane for whatever reason wanted to read the articles.
Shane who?
Mark's.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was like reading, he's like, and he couldn't read real well either, you know. And he was like, and she came in and she heated up the room, you know, whatever. And my dad goes, we didn't even know my dad was down there. We just thought it was us camping. My dad goes, what'd that say, Shane? And he says, and she came in and she, Gary? And he said, yeah. He said, what are you doing? He said, you reading Jacob Playboy? I probably was about 10, maybe 9 or 10. And I'll never forget it.
You know, there was a 10-year-old boy reading
Yeah.
erotica.
It's like you got a 13-year-old that can't read or reading to a 9-year-old.
Erotica, dude. Good move, Shane. Good be in jail today, man.
And my dad, he took that Playboy magazine, he opened it up and he starts burning it. He's burning it page by page. And he keeps tearing it off, my dad does, and he's holding it up for us. And he throws it to fire. I'll never forget the green smoke that came out when Madonna, it was the middle of the magazine, you know, where you didn't even have to bend the staple straight, you could just pop it out and it was a
Yeah.
poster.
Yeah.
I'll never forget my dad laying that thing across, it covered the fire. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the big fold out.
That green smoke come up out of there,
Oh,
man.
devil come out of that.
Shane said, not Madonna. Yeah. Burned it up.
Rodman.
Do you know that magazine, if you have like a pretty mint condition of that magazine, it's worth a lot of money.
Man, Chris Drake used to have every one of them made.
Really?
From the beginning of time.
Wow.
Yep.
Now you just got cell phones, man.
That's it. No fingertip.
I always, you know, every time I've ever had to have my computer like worked on or whatever, that's the first thing they ask you. Are you watching porn? It's like, no, I am not. I promise you.
Not me, sir. I get my church lotion from this club. Oh God!
You see how I mean, like you can, like back when I did watch it, there's like 100 and like hundreds of thousands videos.
Yeah, it's what's wrong with the world.
Right? It's crazy.
It's yeah.
I mean,
I'm glad that we had to go to the woods and
look at magazines.
dig our porn up.
Yeah.
Had to work for our porn.
Yeah, just innocently down there.
Yeah. Now they're all hoarded up in their bedrooms alone.
Right?
Behind some shadowy murkies.
Yeah.
Good stuff, huh?
Yeah, cool mint, man. This thing's like 7,500 puffs.
That'll last you a day or two.
Yeah, the Orion. That's rechargeable, man.
Oh.
I write the dates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So who you can get the most out of?
Yeah, I think I can probably like make this one last a lot.
Life
Labor Day, probably.
Labor Day?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't really puff a whole lot.
Do you go to them little clubs and shit?
Oh yeah, I'm in a vape club.
You are?
Yeah.
The juicers.
Yeah, juicers. Yeah.
Juicers mamas.
Instead of cigar bars, you got a vape bar.
Man, I walked in one day and I was like, man, what in the hell's going on in here? I mean, you couldn't even see. Just vape everywhere, and like 20 dudes standing around.
Oh, some of those people, man, they blow like clouds.
Yeah, they got like electronic ones that like blow the shit in. They don't even have to inhale, do they?
No, I don't think. No, yeah, I think it feeds it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. That's a lazy ass dude right there. Can
Yeah,
smell
it's press. See, I actually have to like. So I'm actually exercising my lungs by having to like.
it. Bad and when you work your thumbs, a little work.
Yeah, it's hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
You
totally.
know, when I first started, I would like hit myself in the forehead and
Right.
stuff with it. You know.
Now
Now
those snowflake vapors.
Yeah, now I can even like, I'll be asleep, reach over on the nightstand, grab this thing, hit me a puff, put it back, stay asleep the whole time.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
Yeah.
It's wild. You about ready to go through some coins, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I enjoyed this, dude.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of
Been
fun.
good. Been good.
For all my Alabama fans out there,
War damn eagle.
War damn Eagle. We coming back stronger this year.
You know you're nervous.
Yeah. We are, we back.
Yep. We ain't gonna be down as long as I thought, mate.
Yeah.
Thank God. It's been a rough few years.
Yes.
The harsh
I
days.
started watching basketball like 4 years ago or
You
something.
know, I always have leaned toward basketball.
I think I like it more.
I do. I mean, I straight up do now as I've gotten older. My Holly Pond roots, I just can't get rid of them.
Yeah, it's like with the basketball too. They're never out. Like somebody can be 12 points down.
Oh, yeah.
A minute left, they get on like a streak.
And there's nothing better in the world than March Madness.
Yeah, I got one little basketball story. It's kind of funny. It's just came up. Not about. I was a closer in basketball.
You were
Yeah,
a closer.
the closer. You know how you have like the pitcher that comes in at the end. You know or
I
whatever.
didn't know basketball had a closer.
Oh yeah, I was him. If we were losing real bad, I got to go in. If we were winning real big, I got to go in.
Did you ever take a half court shot during the county championship game in the third quarter with like 4 minutes in the clock?
I did. You try to have one shot.
I picked it up before half court and everybody ran off, you know. I was about to get a 10 seconds. So I just sky hooked that bad boy.
Did it go in?
Oh no.
Ah.
Paul Barnett was yelling, "Stop!" He was our coach. It was great.
But what if it would have went in?
Oh, that's what I said when he pulled me out of the game. He's like, but what if it would have went in?
That's right, yeah.
That could have changed our whole game. It was
I-
already down 20. I mean, it was Cold Springs, man.
I kind of like this other guy that told me this story, man.
Yeah.
He said, Coach, I mean, this is not me, this is somebody else, but it reminded me of me because this sounds like my basketball career.
Yeah.
I reckon he was out there like shooting 3-pointers and stuff. And the coach told him, say, hey man, you need to be shooting from where you're going to be in the game. and he grabbed a basketball and he went and sat on the bench and ran back and threw it at the goal. That sounds like me, dude. Yeah. On a bench warmer.
That's it.
So embarrassing too, cause like when they put you in like 20 seconds to go,
Yeah.
you look so stupid.
So stupid.
Right, so I just leave, don't even.
Most of the time you're out there with the girls. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
we didn't play separate. We've all played together.
Yeah.
But our girls started because they were maniacs. Stacy Phillips.
Huh?
She would always, every game, have her 5 fouls the first. She didn't make it 2 minutes.
Really?
She would jump on their backs like a monkey, man. It was insane.
See, that's me, dude. If I could have been the guy to take somebody out.
Yeah,
They didn't think about
they
that.
didn't. I couldn't have done that.
Because I was so small too, like somebody could have went up for a layup and I could have just kept running through their legs.
Yeah. That's still some of my best memories though. That elementary school basketball got pretty heated. We were
Yeah.
intense.
So in PE, y'all got your asses kicked by a bunch of girls. That's what I just got out of the story.
No, no.
No?
Wouldn't like that.
Oh. That's what it sounded like.
No. Okay, yeah. Actually, during PE, I was usually not at the gym. I hang out in the parking lot. Well, cool kids.
Oh. Did y'all have smoking sections when you were in school?
Yeah.
Did y'all really have designated or did y'all just went out there and smoke?
Yeah. We didn't have official spots, but we made our own. We had some pretty sweet places.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could walk in between. You remember where Sean and Dave Kilpatrick lived?
I don't think.
I think the Acres live there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, right there by the skull, Cedar looking down.
Yes.
There used to be like a little patch, a small patch of woods right there. Man, about 7th grade, we got down there and wallowed that thing out. Put us a bunch of chairs, man. We had us a club down there.
Y'all had a smoking club?
Yeah.
Dude, that's not fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
We smoked in field house sometimes. Sometimes we go up behind the field house where the senior center is.
Yeah.
That was always a good smoking.
That's
spot.
respectable. Man, we didn't like Jerry Rice just throwing them out your window.
Yeah. Was it Jerry Rice or
Jerry
Key?
Rice.
Key? What's that one guy, Key?
Key. The one.
I guess I'm thinking about Rice, man.
Yeah. Jerry Rice?
Wasn't he some kind of pitcher or something?
No, he's the high school coach.
Yeah, but didn't he always say he like
Coach
coach?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his claim to fame.
Yeah,
You know,
Michael
he looked
Jordan.
it up and he was like the assistant to the water boy on the 3rd string team or something. Jordan was passed through town one day and like glanced over his way. And that turned into he was his head coach.
Ah.
Me and Jerry weren't big buddies. We didn't get along.
Yeah. I remember him smoking.
Yeah.
I think he caught the bushes on fire a couple times.
He
He threw
did.
them out the window of the
He
gym.
did. They had caught fire on him a few times. Finally caught him, got the bushes coming down.
Hey, could y'all send a truck over here? We got a couple of hollies on fire.
I
Hell did
swear.
that?
I swear. And who is it? Our high school basketball coach.
It's like one of the students, pyro. No, it's the basketball coach actually.
He was our golf coach too. That's what me and him really got along good at.
Did you play golf in school?
Heck yeah, man. I was on the first ever golf team.
Dude, I was on a golf team.
We pioneered that, baby. KP.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
KP, badass dude.
By the time he graduated, that's when finally we started a golf team.
So we had the Albrights
Well,
and Jesse Bolden.
was he good?
Yeah, all three of them. All three of them were excellent golfers, man.
Albright's dad's the best golfer I've ever seen in person, other than, you know, professionals. He could have been right there with him.
He I think he was actually going to go on tour.
He was working on
He was going to the a school in Texas, I think, or something. Yeah.
PGA school, wasn't
Yeah, that was terrible, man. I mean, that was a.
he? Yeah.
I mean, hell, of God. I remember my dad coming home with tools and stuff all the time from where he played on the team with Tommy.
Yeah.
And I mean, even whippoorwill like the island hole.
Mm-hmm.
My dad didn't be out there just just playing for the hell of it. My dad said Tommy tee up like 4, 5, 6 balls or whatever, just hitting them at that island hole. You couldn't even see it. Couldn't even see the hole.
I witnessed it.
Yeah, and they get up there, everyone will be on the green right there tight. Yeah.
Did you ever
that's
play
what's
there at
good.
Dawkins?
Yeah, cow chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the hole that you teed off the top of the store pit at Grandma's house? And then dog legs to the left, about 450.
Yeah.
Drops off that little hill. You know, and we'd always hit on top of the hill if we could.
Oh, yeah.
And then play our second down to the green. He's over one day, probably the first time he'd ever came. He's like, so where's the hole? And we're like, man, we just started laughing. Was like, no, you don't have to worry about that here, man. You'll never make it. He said, I said, where's the hole? And Dougie was like, man, it's over them trees. He said, so just over those trees, like right here. And he was like, yeah, about right there. He kind of lined it up, man.
Hit it.
Hit it. We looked for this Joker's ball, man, forever. He said, it's in the hole on the way on the woods. I mean, just like confident of it. He walked right down there. He said, let us look for it for a little while. He walked over and back down, right up out of the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a 400-yard hole, man. I mean, I know it was on that hill.
Yeah, but still.
It's amazing, man.
He
lay into one.
see, and that's what Chad and Heath, man, they were always chipping in the yard, or
Right.
I mean, which it was like, stuff like that. A lot of times, I think it's like genetics,
Oh,
because I mean, those boys there. If I could play as good as they did in the 10th grade right now, I'd be a hell of a golfer.
Yeah.
Like, no kidding. I mean, they were shooting par and shit in high school.
Yeah.
You know, Chad, Heath, sometimes they shoot under par. You know what I mean? And Jesse Bolam, same way. It was funny about Bolam because he didn't really say that much. He comes out there, starts playing, and I mean, he's like, we're playing at Fairview. Yeah, and he's like, we played like 9 holes. I think he's like 3 under. You know, it's like, you never even bragged about this, dude. You just said you played golf. You never did say how good. He won several of those amateur stuff at Fairview and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, his name's on the plaques. Yeah, I mean, everybody I played with, pretty much, besides me and Mason and Kelly Williams, has won something. We were just like,
No,
we were
Mason
baggage.
Stewart didn't win that?
No, me and Mason, man, all we ever liked to do, we always tried to like suck it up so we wasn't like the top 5.
Y'all don't want to draw any attention.
No, we just wanted to get to go play golf.
Yeah.
You know?
That was us get out of school.
Yeah, get out of school and got to play all those cool courses. And
We had a golf team. We never had a matchup. We had like 4 scheduled, and the other team never showed up.
really?
Yeah. So we just went to play golf up by ourselves.
I remember I turned 16. We were on a golf team. Parents let me drive to Gunnersville. We had to play at the state park. Me and Mason would come back, you know, by God, we're cool. I'm like, you want to go to Taco Bell, man? We can do whatever we want to. I got my license, you know?
Yeah.
We go to Taco Bell, go in, eat. We come out, and I'll never forget. Mason looks to the right. He says, you got it my way. I take a left at Taco Bell. It's a one way.
Right.
We top the hill. He's like, what's this dude doing? He's in our lane. And I'm like, I guess he's gonna turn. He keeps coming.
See Mason.
Oh yeah. I jumped like one curve, the sidewalk, and I went through
The Magnolia.
some grass. No, I didn't go through the Magnolia. If I would have, my dad would have been there.
Oh my God, Scary Bear loved Magnolia.
Yeah, he did. The mag.
Yeah, that's the spot, man.
Oh, it's so scary though. I'll never forget. We were like, I was like, of course everyone doesn't come your way. It's a one way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a scary feeling. I've been in like the city before that. But yeah, Gunnersville, that's like a drag strip through there. Too.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were coming on. Yeah,
I still almost forget about that when we go over there now.
Oh yeah, it's a little confusing around Gunnersville.
Yeah, I don't know about their roads, but well, they were creative.
Biden. I'm kidding. All right, me and old Jack's gonna go look at some coins, man. And I enjoyed the hell out
Yeah,
of it.
enjoy
man.
it, man. Yeah,
You gotta come back,
absolutely.
especially when I sell mine.
Yeah, we were connoisseurs.
Connoisseurs, yeah. What'd you call me the other day? Sensei?
Yeah, the sensei, the sensei.
Sensei.
Yeah,
I love them pews, brother.
they gonna see you on the news one day with your fancy set.
Yeah, that's right. I hope so, because I'm wanting to retire, man.
Record-breaking price sold for the wheat piece.
Oh, dude.
Museum quality.
It's going to be magical, man.
Magical.
Yeah. Just look for me at the museums.
You always needed it up there, didn't you?
I always need to be famous. Yeah. I just didn't know that my penny collection was gonna give me that.
That's
man.
gonna be your ticket.
I knew it wasn't my good looks, but
Well,
Yeah.
you know, at least you can see yourself in your pennies.
yeah, they're clean.
They're clean. They're
They're
sweet.
clean, man.
Shiny.
Yeah, shiny. All right, folks.
Enjoy.
Have a good 4th.
Happy 4th.